Hi everybody, happy Saturday. I'm actually on my way to launch my new business partner, and I know it's the last day of the month, but first of all, we still have, I think probably about 8 or 9 hours still left in the month. So still keep pushing to get that one more customer, that one more distributor, talk to 5 more people. You never know, that person can place a $200 order. So I just wanted to let you know that don't ever give up, even if it's the last day of the month. I've seen some amazing things happen the last day of the month. I also wanted to go over, so obviously tomorrow is May 1st, and it's the start to a new month, which I'm super excited. I've talked to a lot of you guys, and a lot of you have some huge goals for the month of May. And some people are up for promotions, anywhere from distributor to executive to Ruby, possible emeralds. So I just wanted to let you guys know, obviously tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'm going to print off the steps to success, and I'm going to put it on my refrigerator. That's the first thing I do at the beginning of every month. I'll write May 2016 on it. So my goal every month is to sign at least 4 loyal customers and at least 3 business partners. There are months I do not do that. This month, which is April, is one of the first months in a long time that I've totally completed the steps with adding the 3 distributors, which I'm super excited about. But I wanted to go over, so we want to get 4 loyal customers and we want to get 3 distributors. So how are we going to get there? So the first thing I want everybody to do is pull out your hundreds list. I just did this last week. Go through, and especially if you're adding people on social media. So if you get any likes or comments on social media, I instantly add those people to my hundreds list. A lot of those people are just random people that I have friend requested. So I don't really know where they live, if they're local or if they're out of state. So I went through my hundreds list and I wrote down where everybody was from. So I wrote Delaware, Ohio, or West Virginia, or California. The reason I did that is because on the last Tuesday of the month, I want everybody to just keep that date in mind. But it's very important where people are from. So say you have some people from Mount Gilead or Mount Vernon area. What about doing an open wrap party and inviting those people to that area? If you have a bunch of people over in the Newark area, write those people down, schedule a date to do an open wrap party in like a Donato's, or find another location to do that. If you have a lot of friends that are from Marion, do the same thing. So that's why it's so important to figure out where those people are from. In addition to the hundreds list, so the next thing we're gonna do is I want you guys to come up with some wording. I like to put, I'm doing like a 30-day or a 90-day challenge. I only have 5 spots available. So do about 5 to 7 wordings that you can quickly text people, or you can quickly send them a private message on Facebook, or when you get on the phone, you know exactly what to say to people. The reason this is so important, I keep in my notes section on my phone. I have an iPhone, so I just copy and paste things that I am repetitively telling people, like about the loyal customer. I let them know when you sign up, you automatically get 10 free dollars to go shopping. After your 4th month, thereafter on your auto shipments, you're gonna get free shipping. So I have that way I can quickly copy and paste it. If somebody asks me what's included in the new system, I have it already all typed out. I can just copy and paste it and tailor it to their specific question. It really does make it a lot easier. I used to rewrite stuff all of the time until I realized I was literally saying the same thing over and over. So that's another thing that I want you guys to do either Sunday or Monday. The next thing we want to do is we want to go through our hundreds list. So in order to get 4 loyal customers and in order to get 3 distributors, it's very important to do between 3 to 4 parties a month. The reason I say this, I'm a belly person. I do a lot on social media, but if I meet somebody on social media that's interested, I instantly try to either get them on the phone Or the next thing I try to do is meet them for coffee if they're local, go to lunch, something like that. I invite them over to my house, but you want to get in front of people. So the reason parties are so important is instead of just getting in front of that one person, you're getting in front of, usually on average, I have about 4 people at a party. So you're getting in front of 4 more people. So that's huge. I have a pretty high success rate at parties too. Usually I sign about 80% of the people that are at the party. Sometimes it's 100. It's usually not less than 80. So for your hundreds list, again, we're going to go through your hundreds list. I want you to find out where every person is from. I want you to come up with some wording, and then we're going to work on messaging people. For wording for your parties, you can just say, hey, I'm trying to reach some huge goals in the month of May. I was wondering if you would help me out. Is there any way you could have, between 2 to 5 people over? I'll bring a bunch of samples. It'll take only about an hour, hour and a half, and we'll have a lot of fun. Keep it simple. Keep it to the point. If they say no thanks, that's not a problem. Move on. No just means not right now. So just think of it that way. Another thing is, if you're going to want to add new friends to Facebook all the time. This keeps who you're getting in front of active. So one of the things that I like to do is I'll just pick a friend. So say I pick my sister-in-law, I'll go through there. If we have 7 or more mutual friends, then I friend request those people. So my goal is to add between 30 and 40 new friends on Facebook all of the time. When I started this business, I think I had about 700 friends 3 years ago, and now I have, I think, about 3,400. And I'm always going through and removing people. If they're cussing a lot or if they're always playing games on Facebook, they're probably not going to be interested in the business. If it's a competing company and I'm not really good friends with the person, I usually remove them just because I'm not switching. I love it works. So those are some things that you can do. I always post 3 to 4 times a day on social media. That can be, make one like entertaining, funny. You can do, some selfies. You can do pictures of your kids. You can do pictures of your food. Once you can post about the business, or I love working at home, or here's my office for the day. Another one you can post about a product highlight. I try not to overwhelm people a lot with tons and tons of it works posts, but if you're posting consistently, you're staying in front of people. Another tip for everyone is, if it's people's birthday, go through and write happy birthday on their walls. I like to also go through, so say I'm friends with Olivia and it's her birthday, I'll go into her actual profile. I'll scroll down and start liking and commenting on more of her posts. That way I show up more in her news feeds. So a lot of the people that it's their birthday are just random people that I friend requested. I probably haven't interacted that much with them, so I like to do that when it's their birthdays and interact more. It also is going to pop up their news feed more on my page. That way I can interact more with them. So those are just some tips and tricks. Anybody that likes or comments on your status on social media, you will need to add them to your Facebook or to your hundreds list. And then I always just shoot them a private message and say, hey, thanks Kelly for the love on my post. Do you have any questions about any of our products, or have you tried the It Works wrap? Are you interested in trying the wrap if that's what they're liking? Or are you if you're ever interested in, are you interested in making some additional money? A lot of times people won't respond, but you'll be amazed when people do. So my new distributor, Kayla, hi Kayla, she was on my hundreds list, and she was one of the people that lived local in Delaware, and I invited her to the Donato's wrap party that we just had last Thursday, and she shows up, and honestly, I didn't know she was interested in the products. I didn't know if she was just there for free pizza, which if she was, that was fine too. I didn't know she was there for the business, and instantly she wanted to start talking about the business, and within 5 minutes, 10 minutes, she signed up. So that's why it's so important to just follow up with people if they like or comment on your status. If I probably would not have put her on my hundreds list and kept consistently following up with her, she probably wouldn't have signed up. So it's so important to do follow-up with people, and just, you know, I add them to my hundreds list, and then I'll randomly, you know, if they just recently liked something, I'll get in touch with them about maybe every 2 or 3 weeks, and then, you know, about every 2 or 3 months I'll touch base or invite them to the weekly wrap parties, or, you know, the only way that I ever remove people off my hundreds list is if I met them on social media and then they unfriended me or deleted me, which is fine, or if the person just told me, no, I'm not interested at all in your business, and I'm not interested at all in your product. So if they're not interested at all, then obviously we don't want to keep contacting them. So those are just some tips and tricks. I really do think that follow-up and parties is where everyone needs to focus in order to reach your goals. If anybody needs help with parties, if anybody needs help on wording, if anybody wants to sit down, work on their charting, or figure out how to get you to your next step in the company, let me know. I'm available. May isn't so busy, so I have a lot of openings. Usually evenings are the best, or during the day if you don't work during the day. So I just wanted to get with you guys and let you know, and I'm super excited for all of you, and I know that you guys can do this. So just 15 to 20 minutes of dedicated, focused effort a day, I promise you, can help you reach your goals. So everybody, I hope you have a blessed day, and happy Saturday.